real for a second. When I say the word frugal, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Cutting coupons, surviving on ramen noodles, just this life of constant sacrifice, right? Well, what if I told you that's the old way of thinking, that it's completely wrong? What if the real secret to affording anything you want isn't about cutting back, but about smart, deliberate life design? Let's get into the system that makes it all possible.
Okay, so you can see here, the whole game has totally changed. We are leaving the old model of penny pinching and deprivation in the dust. The new frugality is something else entirely. It's all about optimization. It's about funneling your money towards the things that actually bring you joy, which in turn creates freedom and a life you're genuinely excited to live.
You know, this quote from Paula Pant absolutely nails it. This is the core idea. It's not about saying no to everything you enjoy. It's about saying a huge, powerful yes to the few things that truly matter to you. And you do that by being ruthless with the stuff that doesn't. This is the mindset that unlocks a richer life, not just a cheaper one. So here's our game plan. We're going to build a complete system, piece by piece, habit by habit. We'll kick things off in the kitchen, then we'll build a defense for your wallet, unlock your inner DIY genius, turn you into a master negotiator, and finally, we'll tie it all together with a powerful blueprint for your money.
Right, our journey starts where so much of our money goes, the kitchen. But listen, this isn't just about cooking. This is about making smart financial moves every single day. Mastering your kitchen, I'm telling you, it's the foundation for taking back control of your budget.
So let me ask you a quick question. Just think about last week. It's the end of a long day, you're tired, you're hungry. What was the easy button? How much of your food budget is actually just you paying a giant premium for convenience?
And that convenience? Oh, it adds up. And I mean fast. Get a load of this number. For professionals between 25 and 34, that daily decision to just grab takeout can cost nearly $5,000 a year. That's a vacation, a huge chunk of a down payment. It's a serious boost to your investments. All of it just vanishing, one meal at a time.
So how do we get that money back with this simple but incredibly powerful system? First, you plan your menu for the week. That simple act creates a strategic shopping list, which is basically your shield against impulse buys at the grocery store. Then you shop smart, prep your ingredients for just a couple hours on the weekend, and start thinking of leftovers as a gift to your future self. It's a perfect little system for success.
And the results? They can be absolutely staggering. One writer saved $6,000 in a year just by spending 1 hour a week planning. Another blogger not only saved thousands, but also lost 45 pounds because meal prepping is like effortless portion control. This is a huge win for your wallet and for your well-being. Okay, so you've plugged the biggest leak in your budget. Now it's time to build a fortress around your money. We're moving to the next battlefront, your wallet. This is all about building a solid defense against the psychological warfare of modern marketing that is literally designed to make you spend without thinking. Ever made an impulse buy? Yeah, of course you have. You are not alone. A crazy 84% of shoppers admit to it. So this isn't some personal failing, okay? It's a built-in feature of our shopping environment. And online, it's even worse, with 40% of all spending happening on impulse. And that feature has a price tag. For the average person, all those little unplanned purchases can add up to over $3,000 a year. Just think about that for a second. What could you do with an extra $3,000? That could be your emergency fund, a huge chunk of debt gone, or a serious investment in your future.
So how do you actually fight back against this? Look, it's not about having superhuman willpower. It's about having a killer strategy. Try the 30-day rule. Just wait a month before buying anything that isn't essential. Always have a to-buy list. And this one's huge. Create digital friction. Delete those shopping apps. Don't save your credit card info online. Unsubscribe from marketing emails. And commit to using up what you already own before you buy new stuff. Just look at Anna Noel Jones. She paid off $24,000 in debt by going on a spending fast, which is basically an extreme version of these exact tactics. Okay, we've saved money, we've defended it. Now, let's talk about creating value. This next habit is a total game changer. It's about shifting your mindset from being just a consumer of services to becoming a producer of solutions. Honestly, it's like developing a financial superpower, radical self-reliance. The financial leverage you get here is just massive. Seriously? Don't believe me? Just look at these numbers. Painting a room yourself can save you up to $800. Fixing a simple leaky faucet, a $10 part can save you over $200.
And as your skills grow, the savings just explode into the thousands. Every single skill you learn is an investment that pays you back forever.
And if you think this is all just theory, check out this story. It's awesome. A family's dryer just dies. Instead of panicking and dropping $1,000 on a new one, they spend 30 minutes on YouTube, figure out what's wrong, and order a $9 part online. That one move saved them $1,200. That's not just saving money, that's empowerment. And that feeling of satisfaction, you can't put a price on that.
So the big takeaway here is that you don't have to just accept things as they are, especially when it comes to your monthly bills. This next habit is built on a simple truth. The price you see on your cable, internet, or phone bill is not a fact. It's a starting point for a conversation. Brace yourself for this number. It's estimated that Americans could save $50 billion a year just by picking up the phone and asking for a better deal. That is a truly mind-boggling amount of money just being left on the table because we don't ask. And you can claim your piece of that pie with this simple playbook. First, do your homework. See what competitors are charging. Second, when you call, ask for the retention department. They're the ones with the power to give you discounts. Third, just use a polite script. Hey, I've been a loyal customer and I need a more competitive rate. And finally, know what you want and be persistent. I heard a story about one person who challenged a gym membership hike and saved €173. Their biggest lesson? All I did was ask. All right, so we found savings from our food, our shopping, our own skills, and our bills. This final habit is the master key. This is the system that makes sure all that cash you worked so hard to save doesn't just disappear. It's about giving every single dollar you have a specific job to do. And the tool for this is called zero-based budgeting. The formula is super simple. Your income minus your expenses has to equal zero. Now, this doesn't mean you have $0 left over. It means every single dollar, down to the last penny, is intentionally given a job, whether that's paying rent, buying food, or being sent straight to your investment account. There is no such thing as leftover money. It's the ultimate act of financial control. One person on Quora used this exact method to save nearly $100,000 by age 30 on a $40,000 salary. That's the power of having a blueprint. So here it is, the whole shebang. These 5 habits create this powerful, positive feedback loop. You master the kitchen to free up cash. You build a fortress around your wallet to protect that cash. You use your DIY and negotiation skills to create even bigger piles of cash. And then you use the zero-based blueprint to aim all that money like a laser directly at your goals. This is how you start living a life by design, not by default. Look, the real win here isn't just about having more money in the bank. It's about freedom. The freedom to choose your work, to handle any emergency that comes your way, and to spend a ton of money on the things you truly love without a single ounce of guilt. So, the question isn't, does this system work? We know it does. The real question is, where are you going to start? You have the blueprint. Which habit are you going to build first?